Hi, boys and girls. Now we're going to work on drawing and labeling our flowers. I'm going to show you how I draw mine and I label mine so that you can do yours too. So I'm going to start here with the seeds in the middle. So remember, our seeds go in the middle of our flower. Then I'm going to go on to my petals, which for my flower were still yellow. So I'm going to make the flower look like that. And you can color them in. I'm not going to color them in right now because I want to show you how I do it, but you can color yours in. So next I'm going to work on my stem. Remember, the stem goes from the flower all the way to the ground. So I'm going to draw a little bit of ground right here. But that's what my stem would look like. Remember, because they said it was like a straw that brought the water up from the ground all the way to the flower. And my flower also had a lot of different leaves. So I'm going to add some leaves to my flower. And remember, the leaves were the part that soaked up the sun, and also they soaked up the water and helped keep the plant hydrated. So now, even though you couldn't see it in my picture, in the photo for my scavenger hunt, I'm also going to draw some roots. So you see I have the grass here, which means I'm just going to take some brown and make some roots all the way down here. And remember, those roots are going to help soak up more nutrients from the ground. So now what I'm going to do after I'm done drawing it is I'm going to label my flower so we know the different parts. So I'm going to draw an arrow out here pointing to the middle of my flower. And what do you think the middle of my flower was? That was the tricky one that we added. That was seeds. Good job. So now I'm going to write seeds. And I'm going to draw another arrow here. Another tricky one because we changed this one a little. Remember, in our video, it said that that was the flower. That was the colorful part that attracted the other pollinators like bees and bugs. But we called it petals. Good job. So we're going to write petals. Now our other part that we want to label is the big part that goes from the flower all the way to the ground. Remember, they said it looked like a straw because it soaks up the water from the ground all the way to the flower. And we call it a what? A stem. Good job. So I'm going to write the word stem here. And we're going to draw another arrow. Remember, my flower had a lot of these. These help soak up the sun and the water. And this was called the leaf. Good job. And now we have one more thing that we need to label. It's tricky because it's beneath your picture. It's in the ground, so you probably don't have a picture of it, but we know it's there because in our video, it talked about how it soaks up the nutrients from the ground and gives it to the rest of the plant. And that was called the roots. So that is how we're going to label and draw our plant. So now it's your turn. You get to draw and label your own plant. And then in the next step of our lesson, you're going to show it to me on Flipgrid. So what I'm going to show you here is we are going to go to our directions. And once you're done drawing and labeling your flower like I did up here, you're going to hit this green plus sign from this website, and you're going to show me your flower, and you're going to tell me the different parts that you labeled. Okay? Awesome. Good job today, friends. You did an awesome job finding your flowers and labeling your flowers and listening. So now I can't wait to see your responses and look at your flowers. Thank you.